Hi, you're at HANKSTERS in Daytona Beach, Florida, and today our guest is a 1969 Camaro. Obviously it's a yellow one, black stripes on it. A little bit of magic underneath the hood here. That's what makes this guy a little bit special. That plus being a 4-speed. But it is a big block. We don't know the exact designation. There are no numbers on it. I'm going to guess it's a 454. I don't believe it's a 396 after driving it. Very, very torquey. It has a wind X-type manifold, tarantula-type intake manifold on it. It has a Demon double pump carburetor on it, knockoff of a Holly. It does have power brakes. Does have a nice complement of chrome. Adds to the engine to really make it pop out at you, plus the aluminum intake manifold. Fresh alternator on it. Belts are all new. Hoses all appear to be new. It does have a high capacity radiator with it, big block radiator. This particular car does not have power steering. It does have power brakes, does not have power steering. Great running car, long tube headers on it, strong 454 at least, and it's in our 69 yellow Camaro, so let's walk around this guy and see what else we can find out about it. Okay, the paint on our 69 Camaro, really, really nice. The finish is nice. It doesn't have any orange peel to it. It has a nice flat, clear, wet look to it. The ice cube tray style vents in the hood for an SS are nice and clean. The chrome is absolutely perfect on both of them. Striping is nice and it's been cleared over. Hood fitment, as you can see, is very, very nice on this car, both sides and across the cowl area. Very nice fitment of the hood. Camaro designation on the front, no pits or anything in the chrome. SS in the grille, SS tile grille. All the plastic is very, very nice, no cracks or breaks in it in any place. Chrome on the front bumper is very, very deep. Also, the bumper fitment is just literally perfect. There's no gap, no deviation whatsoever, either laterally or fore and aft. Looks really, really good. Bezels around the headlights are just as they were when they were new. Marker lights in the front, and your front valance is really straight and really nice. No bends or twists or anything in it. And the front spoiler on it has no brakes or anything in it. Very, very nice front end of this car. Let's see what we have on the side. Okay, going down the driver's side of our yellow 69, 396 designation in the front. Real nice and clean, no pits on it. Side marker light the same way. No marks or chips or anything on the paint on this front fender. Torque thrust polished style wheels on it. Really, really nice with a set of BFG white letters. Really great looking wheel and tire combination. Camaro SS designation on the side. Correct wiper arms and blades for the car. Trim around the windshield. Yeah, no marks at all. Just a plain windshield. There's not a tinted glass windshield in the car. Fitment of the front fender to the door and the rocker panel. Very, very, very nice. Set of aftermarket mirrors on it. We do have a right-hand mirror though, but definitely aftermarket. Paint on the door is very nice. Again, the fitment to the rocker panel is absolutely as great as could be. Door handles are absolutely new. The chrome's beautiful on them. Fitment of the door to the quarter panel, nice as can be. It's a little tiny crack in the paint here. I don't know why, but I can hardly see it, and you really got to look to see it. But there is a little mark right there in the paint, about a 2-inch mark. It looks more like a scratch than anything, but not even enough to go through it. Drip rail molding. Some very light dents right here for about a 3 or 4 inch area. Looks like something was tapping against it. The rest of it is perfect though. There's absolutely nothing. Rubbers are real nice and soft. The wipes are brand spanking new, inside and out. Very nice interior in this car too, by the way. Black vinyl top, the way they came in 1969 with the color along the top, around the drip rail. Quarter panel. Really, really nice on this car. Nice tin, nice lips on it. Absolutely no Bondo. There's nothing to be felt on this. Trim around the Vinyl top, all very nice. The whole way coming down around and around through the back window here is just as nice as you'd ever expect it to be. The top does not have any pits or marks or raised portions in it, showing that there's some rust starting underneath it. There's none on this, at least not on this side. We'll check the other side in a minute here. Trim around the rear glass and the hat rack. The hat rack appears to be absolutely brand new and flawless. Still has the speaker vents in it. Trim around the glasses as it is in the front. Absolutely no marks whatsoever. The quarter panel, the rest of the way, side marker light. Driver's side of this car is very, very nice. The fitment of the door, the rocker panels, front fender, everything is just as straight as you'd ever want to find on a 69 Camaro. It does have the torque thrust wheels on it, polished. It added a lot of pop to it. Great looking car so far. Let's see what else we can find. Okay, around the back end of our Z28, of course we have a rear spoiler to complement the front one. Can't have one without the other, or not in 69 anyway. Stripes the same way as they were on the front. Really, really nice. Cleared over. The finish is really deep and wet looking. Beautiful paint job on this car. Absolutely beautiful. Fitment of the deck lid you can see is just as the hood was, just as nice as could possibly be. Again, our SS designation. Back bumper, just as the front one. I mean, there's absolutely no deviation whatsoever on it. It's the same the whole way across. Tail lights, absolutely gorgeous. Nice and clear yet. Nice and shiny. No cracks. A little tiny bit of trim around them. It is as nice as you'd ever want to find. I don't see anything. The rear of the lance, no pulls, no marks, no dents in it whatsoever. Exhaust extensions coming out as they would on a 1969 car. Back end of this car is absolutely stunning, just to match the front end of it. We've got a nice car so far. Let's check the passenger side. Okay, up the passenger side of our 69 Camaro, side marker light, absolutely beautiful, just as the rest. Quarter panel, I don't see anything whatsoever. By the way, other than that one little tiny mark that you really can't even see. I haven't found a single stone chip or a mark on this car yet. Trim around the back window, same as the other side. Vinyl top the same way. I mean, it's just absolutely gorgeous fitment. It appears to be the original one. Trim around the vinyl top the same way as the other side. No marks, no dents, no scrapes, absolutely nothing. Fender lips, real nice on this side too. Drip rail molding. This one has no marks whatsoever on it. That other one has a couple little ones, a few little ones right here. This one has absolutely nothing. Of course, the wipes fuzzies on this side are new to match the other side. Door handle the same as the other side. There's no stone chips or anything on this car. The quarter panel where it transitions onto the door fits as nice as you could ever hope for any of these to fit. Just as nice as could be. The door is straight on this side too. And a little tiny bit of an overhang on the front fender here, but not worth even adjusting. Around the front windshield, the same as the other side. One little tiny mark right here I could feel. If you look, you can see it, kind of if you get it at the right light. Other than that, I really can't see anything else. Of course, our aftermarket mirror on this side to match the other side. SS Camaro. Front fender, same as the other side. No marks, no chips, no nothing. 396 on the nose of it again. Just a real nice 69 Camaro. It's a great color combination. Banana yellow and black with a black vinyl top, black interior in it. And this guy is a 4-speed too. That's a big plus on this thing. But it's a really nice looking car. Great, beautiful, wet looking paint job on it. Real nice underneath, which you'll see the video as soon as we do those. And it's just a great looking car, and it's available here at HANKSTERS at a very nominal price, and you can have a lot of fun with this one. Okay, we're in our 69 Camaro, yellow and black. Great interior in this car. Deluxe bucket seats in it. Dash pad has no cracks or marks whatsoever in it. No fading in front of the pad where the dash is painted. Wood steering wheel, Chevrolet. Gauges are nice and clean and clear. It has the upgraded deluxe door panels on it. Does have a console. Has an aftermarket radio. Has a tachometer in it and a trio of aftermarket gauges. Headliner is absolutely like brand new in this vehicle. It does have the headrest bucket seats in it, which are the original type. They're not aftermarket. They're not covered up headrests. These are the original ones. Back seat, carpeting, everything in this car is just as it was when it was new. It does have all the seat belts in it also, both front and rear. Has a complement of seat belts in it. The wood grain on the dash is absolutely beautiful. And guess what? The key to this whole thing is this. This thing is just begging somebody to take me out and play. It's a 4-speed with a big block and a 69 Camaro. You realize how much fun you can have out in the street with this thing? You can have an absolute blast with it. And you can buy it here at HANKSTERS. Hi, we're underneath our 1969 yellow and black Camaro. Really a nice straight old car. Really nice car. Disc brakes in the front. Calipers look to be fairly fresh. Rotors are really nice and thick on it. Real good. Heavy duty front sway bar. Long tube headers on this particular vehicle. 4-speed tranny. It's at least an 8-quart pan. I'm going to call it an 8-quart aftermarket pan on it. Fairly new front shocks. Suspension looks nice in the front. Everything looks tight. It's a nice looking front end on the car. There's nothing really loose. The tie rod ends look nice and tight and fairly new. Good looking car up front. The subframes are very, very nice. It's a average quality car. It's not, you know, a high quality show car, but a very, very nice, solid 1969 Camaro. A couple marks on the subframes. There's one jack mark here. There's another one right here. Very, very minute. You probably never see them in the photos, but they are there. Like I stated, long tube headers on this particular vehicle. It is a big block. Appears to be about 1 3/4 inch headers on it. Looks like 2 1/4 inch main pipes going back to the mufflers. It is a crossover. It does have an H pipe on it, so that adds a lot to the efficiency of the exhaust system on these vehicles. Developed by Chrysler, by the way. U-joints appear to be very fresh on it. If you also notice, no leaks on the transmission, no leaks on the bell housing, and no leaks on the engine itself. So we have no oil leaks up front at all. I don't see anything dripping, absolutely nothing. Quarter panels are nice in the back, but we'll get to that in a second. It does have subframe connectors. The floor pans appear to be all intact. I can't tell if they're originals or if they're replacements, but very, very nice floor pans, no dents in them. All the structural ribbing is still intact on them. Where they connect to the rocker panels is real nice yet. It's a nice looking car halfway back through it, and it does have subframe connectors on it too that gives this chassis a lot more rigidity. So we got a nice car so far. Okay, our 2 1/4 inch pipes transitioned into 2 Flowmaster style mufflers, and again the subframe connectors are very, very nicely put on this vehicle. Very nice setup when they put them on. A lot of extra rigidity with that. Leaf springs in the back as opposed to mono-leaf. 69 had the multi-leaf springs on them. Traction bars also in this particular car because it needs them. That big block just absolutely ignites the tires on this thing. Shocks in the rear are real heavy duty shocks, both of them. Really, really nice looking heavy shocks, and they're an air shock also. Pipes going out the back appear to be about 2 1/8 inch, or 2 1/4 up front, transitioning into the muffler. 2 1/8 going out. 12-bolt Chevy rear. Heavy duty rear end of this guy too. And you need it with the motor that's in this thing, 454. Drums in the back. Gas tank doesn't have any dents or marks in it. It appears to be the original one. Original strap still intact on it. The Again, the quarter panels are real nice on the car. The drop downs on them are very, very nice. The quarters on most of these have been, cut and modified in some way. These don't appear to have been. They look like a real nice pair of quarter panels yet. Pan across the back is nice and straight, no pulls or dents or anything on it. It's a very, very straight, nice car underneath. It's a solid car. It's a big block. This thing will ignite the tires anytime you want. It's a 4-speed. It's just begging somebody to take it out and play with it. So come get it. It's here at HANKSTERS.